So what's up guys, in this specific video we're gonna go over one of my upper body sessions on this cut. So far on this cut I feel like I've been doing really well. The cut is definitely showing. I'm starting to see some definition in different places now and like new veins and things like that. But overall I feel really strong on this cut. Like I haven't lost really any strength on this cut, and I've lost like almost 10 kilograms of weight. That's probably around 20 pounds maybe or so in pounds for those of you who actually use that. But either way, I feel like overall this cut like has been really good. Like I've lost weight, I haven't lost strength, and my bench, squat and deadlift are pretty much the same. I've even made some new gains. This is from last week, this footage, and this specific session was pretty good as well. Felt pretty decent. Not the greatest, not the best, not the worst. This week specifically, I haven't recorded anything this week, but I felt really amazing this week. I've had cases where like I actually got PRs on a leg day. I got PRs pretty much on a bench at the weight I'm at. Pretty much it's PRs pretty much. My pull-ups have gone up in strength pretty much, though that's kind of expected with the weight loss. It helps my pull-up strength so I can add more weight. But either way, like I feel really good right now, and I feel like the progress is there, and the cut is going really well. If I can maintain this and drop down to like 78 kilograms or so and still maintain all my strength, that's going to be really good. Then when I start bulking up, I can actually like have all of my strength still there and keep pushing. So once I start bulking up from that weight, I'll actually increase my strength quite tremendously on the bulk once I get on a lean bulk, and I'm not going to look terrible, so that's going to be nice. So here's if we talk about the session itself, I was doing some pullovers. I started doing these like maybe a month or a few ago after watching Natural Hypertrophy and how to do these to widen the lats and the rib cage region. I have gotten stronger on these. I'm doing like 30 kilograms for like 12 right now, for 3 sets of 12. These feel pretty good. I've gotten the form down fairly well. Overall, I do feel some improvement from them for my lats. But obviously I think you have to do these for I think he said you have to do these for at least like a year, maybe 2 or even 3 years till you see like some really big progress on your body. So that's gonna take a while to really see the result of it. But I've been fairly consistent doing that once or twice a week. Otherwise on this session I did some bench, pause bench, then I did some incline bench. My left shoulder has been pretty bad as of late, so it hasn't been very great. I've been kind of weak on these. I can't really do that much weight because it hurts like hell. I've been trying to find some remedies for my left shoulder pain. If any of you have any tips, feel free to throw them in the comments. I've been looking for something to remedy it, but I haven't really found anything. I've gotten some relief out of like doing band work and things like that. I should probably make some videos on those band stuff as well at some point, but either way, and recovery methods. But anyways, I've been trying to do some recovery methods to relieve the pain, and it helps a little bit. I do find warming up helps a little bit as well, but still I don't feel that great all the time because of it. Overall, I do feel like I'm doing pretty good in terms of like overall training and being able to maintain strength and make progress, though I'm not gonna see massive size gains on a cut. It's just not gonna happen. The hunger levels on the cut itself have been kind of, at sometimes I'm kind of hungry, sometimes not. It kind of depends on my daily cardio and how I happen to eat at what time of the day. If I eat like 3 meals a day, I try to space them out so that I'm never really hungry, and it works pretty well, to be honest. Like I still eat enough. I haven't changed my calories that much. I dropped my calories about close to 1,000 at the start of the cut, and I haven't changed that, and I've lost most of the weight just by doing a little bit of cardio and things like that, so that works out pretty well for me, and overall I feel really good about that. Training philosophy wise, I haven't changed my training much. I've been adjusting the volume as I see fit, lowering volume on a day if I feel like shit. If I don't feel like shit, then I just keep the volume the same. overall, I think you can see right here my veins are popping out from my forearm, which is showing the gains of the cut pretty well. In general, vascularity has increased quite a bit and striations as well on this cut, so I'm pretty happy with that. Just seeing some progress that I've gained over the years. Overall, one thing I do notice on this cut is I'm definitely small still, so I definitely want to add more size to my arms to make it more proportional, I think, and I could definitely add size just about everywhere. I think my legs are probably my best right now. My legs look pretty good, like they're pretty big compared to the rest of my body. Under the right lighting, of course, and everything, angles, I can look pretty big, like even arms wise, even though my arms aren't that big. I can look big, make it seem like it, but I could definitely add some size for like natural lighting and just like looking normally big, but that's gonna take probably a couple of years of bulking, doing a couple of more bulks and doing proper arm training. But I only started doing proper arm training in and during this bulk. I started incorporating an arm day and actually taking my arm day seriously and incorporating bodybuilding methods so that I could actually have some results. Overall, I've been pretty happy with the rest of the gains. Not like crazy gains, to be honest, like overall size wise, but you know, the bulk only lasted like a little bit over 6 months, so you can't expect crazy things to happen in that time period, especially at this stage of training. But I've gotten good strength and body gains overall, and definitely more vascularity everywhere, and it's only going to keep getting better as I start a new bulk as well, so that's going to be interesting. And I think it's going to be interesting to see how it is to bulk from like a low body fat for me, because I've never done it from a really low body fat. So I think it's going to be fun to see the progress and how lean and vascular I stay during the lean bulk. It's probably going to look really good because I'm going to fill out. I'm still going to have the vascularity and I'm going to look really good while I bulk. So that's going to be a nice change compared to the last 2 bulks that I've done, where I'm kind of fluffy and unaesthetic pretty much for the most part. Sort of big, but not really that big, and I don't even have the vascularity, so it doesn't look very good. But I'm finally getting that point where I'm starting to look good, so that feels good. Otherwise, if I throw some philosophy tidbits in here, like the hardest thing on this cut has obviously been just being consistent, especially when it's so easy to indulge in like different meals and just going out of your way to pretty much to eat things. I've had some, like, you could say, refeed days where I've eaten like 3,500 calories or something in a day. Those are just to refeed my body with some carbs so I can keep cutting easily, and it definitely has worked pretty well. I kind of planned those out whenever I had like a specific place I had to go to eat a lot, so I could just eat a lot and use that as a refeed day and kind of indulge a little bit and keep those cravings away. I do still have cravings, but I think I can manage them just with discipline right now, and that's kind of what I'm doing. Anyhow, I think that's enough rambling on. Overall, I feel pretty decently aesthetic right now. It's getting better, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the rest of the result. I'll have to see what weight I have to get down to actually get my goal done with my physique for this summer. And yeah, anyways, get back to you guys later. Peace.